Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I kind of put 2 days worth of shipping into one video. We got some really exciting things in the 2 days though. In the first day, we had a free hat go out. And if you don't know how to get your free hat, you got to make sure and look in the description here. I'm going to put a link to the video where it tells you exactly how you can get your free hat. So make sure you check that out. In the second video, there was a nice vintage hat that went out for about 50 bucks. It sold in about 2 hours is all it took. So there's a lot of good hats in today's video. So check them out and let me know which one's your favorite. Good morning. Welcome back to the Hat House. I'm Steven.
I'm Mary. We have some exciting news today. We have our first free hat going out. If you would like to learn how to get your free hat, you can follow the link in the description of this video.
Yeah, we'll post it down below. Today we got about 20 hats going out, and I'm going to probably combine this with another video. So we shipped out yesterday, of course. We ship out every single day. So I'm going to put those two together. So we'll see you inside. All right, guys, let's get packing. I'll be honest, the sales the past couple of days on eBay haven't been the best, but we still got some hats going out today. We'll show you those. First up is a Oregon Ducks snapback hat made by Captivating. I think I said in another video, that's a Walmart brand, but still just a really cool style. Then we had a Virginia Tech Hokies New Era hat. This was kind of a rough shape, 7 3/8. We had a Nike strapback hat, dad hat. Next up was a vintage Orvis fishing hat. I listed this one about an hour ago. Already sold and paid, international. You can see the vintage Orvis tag on there. It's a really cool fishing hat. It's got the longer bill on it. And if you watched my unboxing video, you would have saw that one come out. Next up was a Huff hat. Just a basic dad Huff hat. Next up was the Philadelphia Phillies. Whoa, dropped it. Phillies New Era 7 3/8. This one's in pretty good condition. Just took forever to sell. Haven't really kept up with baseball. Maybe the Phillies aren't doing too hot this year. I don't know. They're usually pretty good. Next up was a Bass Pro Shop. And these you just never know. I mean, if you get the right color, like that color goes out of stock at the store, maybe, and then you can sell them for pretty decent money. But a lot of times they will go for 10 bucks, 8 bucks. But this brown might be kind of hard to find. Next up was a Universal dad hat. And a Nike Just Do It snapback hat. This is really good condition. Like new. Good looking hat. Then we had a Houston Rockets beanie, palm beanie. Then Tracker boats. Next up, this was like an archery hat. I think it was somewhere in Florida. I'm sure you'll see it in the description. It was really nice archery. That's got a football on the back. Some football team, I guess. If I'm thinking right, it's from Florida though. A Florida football team. Maybe XFL or something. Next up was this NYC hat. Orlando Apollos. There you go. This was a Nike True hat. Snapback. NYC on it. Next up was an Auburn Tigers. This one took a while to sell. 7 3/8. We had a Nike strapback hat. Had a logo on the side. Next up was a Winchester snapback hat. Yeah, it is a Cape product. And I thought this hat would be worth more, but there are a lot of them out there, and they just don't sell for very much. With that design and embroidery, I thought it would be a good hat. Next up was kind of a vintage 5-panel Conley ski hat. Really cool. 90s colorway. Next up was a Huey hat. And then this Southwest hat was sold on Poshmark. Poshmark. And then last but not least, going out to one of our viewers that followed the instruction in our video on how to get a free hat. So make sure you guys check that video out. Like we said at the beginning, the link is down below. You can watch that video, tell you exactly how you can get a free hat. This is our first one going out, so we really appreciate that. The contest will be open, or not really a contest, but the free hats will be open as long as the pinned comment is on that video. So check that out, guys. We're sending this one out today. Appreciate it. We'll see y'all soon. Good morning, guys. Welcome back. We got a bunch of hats today. Some good ones. I showed you a few in the intro. How much do you think they sold for? Some of them went pretty good. And if you watch my unboxing video, you'll see one of those hats that we pulled out of the box. And I didn't realize it was worth that much when I pulled it out. But after I looked it up, I could see that it was worth a little bit more than a $20 hat. So join us and check these out today. First up is a basic universal hat. Next up was a nice vintage Ducks Unlimited camo hat. I think this one sold pretty good too, for around $20. It was in great shape. You can see the vintage Ducks Unlimited label there. Next up is a New Era golf hat. It had a pretty cool logo on it. This guy breaking his golf club over his knee. I think it was like custom made. Still a nice hat. Then we had a vintage Blazers hat. Had no label on the inside or anything, just a vintage Blazers. Next up, this was a really cool hat. This is like a Topps limited edition New Era hat. You can see it had Topps inside. The only reason it didn't sell for more is it was youth. It was a kid's hat. Alright, before we go to the big sale, I just wanted to remind you guys to check out the video on how to get a free hat. Check that video out, follow the instructions, and we'll get you a hat sent in the mail. If you like, comment, and subscribe on that video, and then follow the instructions. Next up was the Stomper. I know they make a lot of cool vintage toys, Stompers does, so I thought it might have been alright. The Stomper cars go for hundreds of dollars. Just depending on which one you got. But this was a vintage Stompers hat made by Youngin. Still had the vintage tag in it. So this was a really cool hat. Went for around $50. And that's one of those. There was another one on eBay priced at 40 something, but it wasn't in that good a condition. Never, even on Terapeak, I couldn't find a sold for it, so I really didn't know how much they were going for. So I think I priced mine around 60 and ended up selling around there. So it was really good score. Is that one maybe I could have put 100 on it and waited for 3 months until Christmas and then maybe got $100? Maybe. Oh, next up, Mickey Mouse denim hat. The next one was this Marlin hat. It was really clean, vintage hat. Really cool vintage hat. Nice condition, made in USA. Then I think this one was a combined order. Yeah, we had a Volcom, really nice with the suede bill, flex fit hat, and then a clean white Adidas, which you don't find that very often in a used hat. Next up, we had another combined order. This was, let's see, with white label extracts. I don't even know exactly what that is, but it took me a minute to find the logo and what it meant. And then this pigeon hat, which was also in our unboxing video a couple days ago. It's made by Staple. Never seen a pigeon hat before. Found out they sell between 15 and 25, and so I sold that one. Next up, Oakland A's. Vintage Oakland A's. Kind of in rough shape, but still sold Gotta get some more boxes. Alright, finally got all the boxes. Oakland A's hat ready to go out. Next up was Tampa Bay Buccaneers strap back. That one's vintage. Then we had a Chicago Cubs franchise medium. This was just a basic logo in the franchise hats. They usually go for cheaper than if you find a really cool logo or color in the franchise fitted. They can go for 20 or 30. Alright, next up was the Seattle Seahawks corduroy hat. I probably let this one go for a little cheaper. Probably could have held on to $30 to $40, but I think I gave the guy a deal. 25 bucks for that one. And make sure you check out my store. I will give you a deal. As long as you don't lowball me. I never like to start a negotiation at $1. Alright, next up was Graybar. Just a regular hat. And that might have been all for eBay today. I did have a few Depop sales that we'll go over. But eBay wasn't high on volume, but had some pretty nice hats that sold. On Depop, we sold this Carhartt hat, just a basic Carhartt hat. I think it sold for around $12. Carhartt hats are tough because they are, the website I think sells those for like 20 bucks. And so people just don't pick up used Carhartt hats as much as maybe some other influencers or YouTubers might say. Carhartt hats don't do that well. Now, of course, if you're getting into the other Carhartt stuff, jackets and overalls and stuff like that, it's big money, but the hats are usually just pretty basic. Next up was a Nike golf hat. This one is a vintage Nike golf hat. It's in pretty clean shape. I think I sold it for around $15. And the last hat for the day was Ferrari hat. Sold for 20 bucks. It was authentic Ferrari. And all the tags inside of it, which is sometimes, that's Ferrari and Porsche are bootlegged a lot to the point where I don't even put them on eBay, but I always take good pictures of the tags so people can see that they're real. Alright guys, that's everything in the hat world going out today. Really appreciate y'all hanging out. If you stayed till the end of the video, make sure you check out how to get a free hat on my previous video. See you guys soon.